Welcome to Unity Inspired Living. Our community began in 1989 as a small worldwide Unity book study group, and we've continued the momentum as an ever-evolving spiritual community. Each Sunday, you will find dynamic thought leaders delivering inspiring messages and talented musicians sharing sound healing through their melody. Here, we embrace ancient spiritual traditions, universal truths, and emerging wisdom. Let's check out this Sunday message. We're so grateful you've joined us. My name is Amy Vanling, and I am joyfully, gratefully the spiritual director of Unity Inspired Living, a community of precious, precious souls. And you are part of this co-creation. So thank you for being here, being part of our community. This month, our theme has been trusting life in the moment. And that is a spiritual practice, a gentle return to presence again and again and again. I think sometimes we can get sidetracked with, I need to be present. When am I present? And it's just a gentle coming back when we realize, I'm not present, then just gently coming back into the present moment. And for me, sometimes that begins with the breath, grounding into the now. I find that's where clarity and peace reside, I guess you could say, and just learning to notice those stories our minds can create, and just always asking, is this true? Is this true right now? Am I present right now? And in doing that, we kind of loosen our grip on control and really lean into the practice of surrender. Not always easier said than done sometimes, but not giving up, giving over to the deeper flow. The thing we may not realize is emerging or unfolding. So trusting in that, the life in the moment. And so today we are tremendously blessed with the presence of a speaker who is a great example of trusting life and bringing light and truth and compassion. And Michael J. Allen is here to open our hearts with the message today. The generous present moment is the best restaurant in the universe. Do you love that title? I really did. Thank you, beloved. And there will be a workshop today. It is God is Serving You. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? So join the workshop immediately following our service, beginning at 11:30 to 12:30 Pacific time. And so just get a quick nourishment, hydrate between, and pop back on. That's on a different Zoom link, and I will drop that in the Facebook live stream chat. You can also find the link on our website, UnityInspiredLiving.org, and that's on the homepage. You'll see a picture of Asher, Michael, and then the link right into the workshop, and everybody is welcome. So everybody, invite your neighbor, invite anybody, your relatives. I think this is a message for everybody. So thank you, Michael J. Allen, for being here with us this morning. We are tremendously grateful for you. And we also have on our screen, I have to say, prepare yourselves for an extraordinary musical journey, because Asher Stern brings a depth of soul, talent, heart that will definitely penetrate and resonate. So allow his music to carry you into a space of peace and harmony, into the present moment where you can trust. So thank you, Asher, for being with us. We are always so grateful to have you. And we also have on the screen with us this gloriously bright, exquisite light we call Pat McCulley. Beautiful, beautiful lady. And she is here to share our inspirational reading, which she writes herself, I might add, always deeply touching and meaningful. She also has some community reminders for us and our prayer of plenitude. So thank you, Pat, for you and all that you bring to us. We are so grateful for you. And welcome everybody in to our Sunday experience here. I see you all logging in. Jan is here. Welcome in. Carol, Yes, yay for the workshop. God is serving you. Yes, indeed. Welcome in, precious souls. Thank you for bringing yourself, bringing your energy and your hearts to come together to activate a high vibration here of love that we can cultivate here together and then share out into the world. We love to reach out far and wide. So thank you, thank you. We are going to create a reverence space this moment for our mission statement. I invite you to just feel into who we are and what we are doing here at Unity Inspired Living. And we are fostering love and wisdom, inspiring transformation, offering compassionate outreach, and embracing unity. And we're grateful to be doing this together. So thank you, thank you. We are going to open with our community song. Asher's going to take us away into this space where we are connecting and also just allowing the energy to flow and our heart space to open up and prepare us for the morning. Thank you, Asher.
My pleasure. Good morning, everybody. Um, I've done this one before. I'm going to do it again because I feel like it's appropriate for being in the moment, releasing control. It's just really simple. So if you want to join along, I'll feel you from the ethers. Um, deep breath. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. Of love that will heal me.
Thank you, Asher. We are grateful for you and for this space. Peace. Peace be with you. Us. Okay, I'm going to hand the screen over to Pat. Pat has our inspirational reading and some community reminders. Thank you, Pat.
How beautiful is that? I release control and surrender to the flow of love. Oh, okay. Now, a few important announcements. Be sure to join Michael J. Allen for the workshop beginning at 11:30 on our Zoom site. This is a very special opportunity you will want to savor. Go to unityinspiredliving.org, and on the home page will be the link for the after service workshop. Events coming up at the end of May. May monthly meandering. Get tickets online for the Brentwood Community Chorus's spring concert, The Music We Share, happening on Saturday, May 31st at 2 o'clock. We will find the link in our weekly connection. Go to our Unity Inspired Living Facebook page for the link, or buy tickets at the door at the Bristol Middle School and join us for this wonderful celebration. I'm going. Hope to see you there. Also, if you're interested in participating in a small group crystal bowl sound bath healing experience right here in Brentwood, please join us Saturday evening, May 31st, beginning at 6:30 at Libby's private residence, Sound Quest Sanctuary in Brentwood. Call 925-628-8405 or go to the events page on our Unity Inspired Living website. Be sure to mark your calendars to join us all in person on Sunday, June 1st, when our spiritual director, Amy Van Lang, will be with us to introduce the June theme, Beyond Thought. Stay for a workshop and fellowship afterwards. And please remember to save your recyclables and food donations for loaves and fishes to bring to our in-person service that day. We hope you stay connected with all that is going on here at Unity Inspired Living by checking in on our unityinspiredliving.org website and our Facebook page, Unity Inspired Living, and also reading our weekly connection, which comes to your email weekly on Wednesdays. And now for our inspirational reading. The theme this month is trusting life in the moment. And some of my thoughts entitled, Being Who and What You Really Are. Are you open to a little experience right now of trusting life in the moment? First, some background. In Volume 2, The Way of Transformation, Jan's book group, Channel Jeshua tells us that in descending from the other side, incarnating into the third dimension of form, our system takes such a shock that we forget who we are as divine, empowered beings. We have to look to others initially for our very survival, to feed us, to shelter us. We learn by example from others as to how to survive in the world, naturally giving away our power as a child. Still in adulthood, we may continue to give away our power. We often blame others for our feelings. He made me angry. She hurt me. We allow others to control us as we complain, over-explain, doubt ourselves, feeling like a victim. Our life challenge here, as Jeshua reminds us, is to remember who and what we really are, and to come back into our empowerment as divine and co-creators. So now here's the experience. Let's take a few minutes and trust life in this moment. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, and let's take a couple of deep breaths together. Bring up a picture of yourself as a divine being. It could be more ethereal or just as you are today. What would you look like? What is that divine being thinking about? What is your empowered heart feeling right now? How are you acting in the world? Your soul is speaking to you. Let's open our eyes and come back to the room. Trusting life in the moment. You may have a word or an image that came to you to remember your divinity. Being in the present is living life aware of our experiences and feelings, living from the heart. Our mind, intellectual concept, books, workshops, seminars can only take us so far. They can be an impetus, however. Remembering who and what we really are enables us to truly release and trust life in the moment. Thank you.
Wow, Pat, thank you. That was a lot packed into that space, and we are grateful for your energy that you bring to us and the reading, the announcements, your presence. Thank you. We're grateful for you. Okay, I'm going to hand the screen back over to Asher for some more music this morning. Thank you, Asher.
Pat, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. We've been here before, many times I know, and everything is moving at a pace I couldn't go. So as we sit right here, just waiting for the storm to lift us off the ground and place us where we all belong. Don't you lose that smile, no, I know it's worth the wait. Just feel the beat and move your feet, let's dance here for a while. I've been running crazy with these thoughts for quite some time. The who, the what, the why is it so damn hard to find? Well, I try to gain some patience, cause this taste it cripples me. It's time to let it go now, it's time to let it be. So I fall into a rhythm, let it creep up to my spine. The clouds begin to break, and I'm nothing but blue skies. We've been here before, many times I know, and everything is moving at a pace I couldn't go. So as we sit right here, just waiting for the storm to lift us off the ground and place us where we all belong. Now don't you lose that smile, no, I know it's worth the wait. Just feel the beat and move your feet, let's dance here for a while. Let's dance here for a while. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I am at home. you're at home.
Thank you so much, Asher. We're so grateful for you.
Did the audio work? Is all good?
My goodness. The audio is working just fine. Something's going on with the view. So those of you watching on the live stream, I'm not sure why when Asher is singing and playing, it's not making him the
Oh,
speaker. I'm not sure why that's going on, but the sound is great. The audio
well, at
is
least the
wonderful.
sound is working.
Yeah, so we're staying on gallery view, and that's why I'm not sure why I'm switching it to speaker view, but it's just not picking up. I'm not sure why. So apologies for that, everybody. But it did work with Pat, so I'm not sure. But thank you. No, audio is wonderful, vibration's wonderful. You're wonderful. Thank you for bringing heart and soul to us. We feel it. I'm going to hand the screen over to Pat, and she has our abundance message this morning. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you. Oh, let's take a few minutes after that beautiful heart message from Asher. Take a couple deep breaths with me. I invite you now to join me as we move into a space of oneness with Spirit. We quiet our minds and open to the great realization of an abundant universe. We connect with an inner stillness that is grounded in the divine flow of giving and receiving. We practice gratitude for all that life gives us and accepts there is more coming our way. We align and operate from our divine nature to give freely from a compassionate heart to ourselves and others, assured we are never void. We set our intention to engage in right action that attracts opportunities to prosper. We are each such a grateful spirit expanding in this human life. We are gratefully succeeding in stepping forward into greater good. And so it is.
So it is.
So it is. Thank you, beloved Pat. We are grateful. So grateful for you. I'm going to hand the screen back over to Asher. Asher for our final song. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm blanking on what I called this song. I forget, but I guess names aren't everything. Oh, I remember what it is. It's called Here and Now. I'm blanking on what I called this song. I wanna let go of all of the things that have been holding me back for so long. Won't always be like a walk on the beach, 'cause I am bound to have challenges along the way, which I am forced to face. It's not a disgrace, it's simply an opportunity for me to grow. For me to grow. For me to grow. I must be afraid because I keep running away from everything. But maybe the unknown will be kind. Time will always have a story for me there and then. Well, distract me from the moment. This lifestyle's chosen, so I will reconnect to what is here and now. Here and now. Here and now. Here and now. Everything is changing. I'm always rearranging the thoughts in my mind and the woes of my heart. Well, I'm trying to be kind and to never depart from the love where I live, which we all are a part of. So let's let our love shine and sing through our hearts. Sing through our hearts. We'll 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 sing it through our hearts. We'll sing through our hearts.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you, Asher. Those lyrics are beautiful. I think we can sing through our hearts, speak through our hearts, everything through our hearts. Thank you so much for being you and bringing yourself to our space. Thank you both, Asher and Pat, for opening us up this morning, for activating our space with presence and peace and love. We're grateful. We feel it. We are there. We're ready because of you. Thank you for tuning in with us. Mwah. We'll see you on the
Have a beautiful day,
Facebook
everybody.
live stream. Yeah, thank you. You too. We're grateful. Okay, everybody, we're in for a treat. Michael J. Allen is here with us. And for those of you who are just getting to know him, I'm going to read you a little bit about this magnificent soul. Michael J. is an inspirational speaker, life coach, and development consultant, and Agape licensed practitioner. He has worked in social service environments, middle and high schools, and with incarcerated men, women, and juvenile teens. He is also the founder of the 1 Foot Journey Coaching. The focus of the work is to become a master of the keys of emotional intelligence that support universal principle and law. These keys allow you to discover who you truly are from the inside out and discover what is yours to do here, which means this work applies to all human beings, and the work is not new work, and it is yours to do if you choose. Michael's vision for his life is to be a loving presence for the evolution of humanity, and he is. Thank you for being with us, Michael J. I'm going to pray us into this space and hand the screen over. So with open hearts and deep gratitude, we welcome this now moment, this present moment. We are thankful for the love in this space and consciousness, this live stream, the hearts pouring in, for the power of community, grateful for the presence that unites us. We recognize that one infinite spirit, the source of all wisdom and beauty and life, is here now. Only God. This presence is within us, is breathing us, is synthesizing us. We are one with all that is. We bless Michael J. today, knowing that Spirit speaks in, through, and as this precious soul, with grace and clarity and deep meaning. His message uplifts, inspires, reminds us of who we truly are, and we are so deeply grateful. We receive exactly what we are meant to receive in the sacred now. We give thanks for the blessing of Michael J. Allen, the gift we are given today, and for the love and truth that is revealed here. And we release this word knowing that all is well, all is God, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. Thank you, Michael J. Take us away.
Only if you come with me, Amy. I hate to look back and find some people didn't get on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a little disappointed. Oh, it's so great to be here in this experience, in this thing called life. It's truly amazing. From the infinite, unlimited power in the universe to the minute, frustrating experiences of a human being on the planet. It's all life. And it's all happening perfectly and intelligently. I don't think we respond to life, always respond to life, in life, intelligently. And I think that's when I, and sometimes maybe you, miss the lesson, miss the gem, the diamond, the gift, the epiphany, the miracle, because we have resistance to life on some level. We judge life on some level. When life is happening perfectly and harmoniously for every living thing in this universe, life never fails. Life is the perfect connection to everything called life. We call so many things life, and there's this intelligence that connects it all and gives us the experience of it. I love life. I must admit, sometimes I get frustrated when people are judging life so harshly. The way they judge each other in relationships and the way they judge each other's around politics and family issues, challenges, skin color, diversity, food, environment. Life is this intelligence that surrounds us and guides us, and we spend a lot of time judging it, limiting its infinite power. And one of the best ways to come out of that sort of, for lack of a better word, that matrix connection, that repetitive resistance that we are or may not be aware of, it's there. And we can, in any moment in our life, escape the limiting consciousness that catches us because we get so limited in our belief of who we are. So, who you are is a unique, incredible expression of life. Who you are is an unlimited being that has every solution and every problem is inside of every cell of your being. Everything you and I desire is already right here in our awareness, in our consciousness. But the belief that you don't deserve it will cause you not to see it. So, in this present moment, let go. In every present moment, let go. There's really nothing else to do in the present moment but let go. Because the intelligence of the universe has already provided the thing that you desire. But the moment we step in the way, the moment it doesn't come when we want it to, or how we want it to, or as fast as we want it to, we get in the way of this intelligence. And this intelligence wants to serve us. It wants to provide for us. But sometimes we walk in the kitchen and we tell the cook the recipe, and we're not the cook. Sometimes we walk into a conversation and we have a solution, but no one asked us for a solution. You know what I mean? It's like blaming someone for how you feel without noticing that they weren't even in the room when you started to feel that way. So maybe it's something inside of you that created this experience. Something in your relationship to life created this experience, but not another person. Other people don't create our experiences. Life does. Life creates our experiences. So if we could put ourselves in a rhythm to always be aware of how life is already moving us through the visions of our minds, we can let go of our resistance and our judgment of how it should be, could be, should have been, wish it would have. We can let go of these thoughts, and I'm sure Amy's going to bring them up next week, these thoughts that hold you back from the power of who you are. Don't let thoughts hold you back from the power of who you are. Now, it's not the thoughts that hold back the power, it's your limiting idea of accepting that you are the power. So if the power of thought is limiting, you're the power. Change the power of that thought. Oh, that thought has no power within me. I let it go. It's gone. It's not going to try and bully you to catch it or hold on to it. But you have to decide to let go of the resistance, release that which is not true. I'm sure this is going to come up next week. I'll be there next week when she talks about thought. And we want to think about the truth. We don't want to think about what we don't have. We don't want to think about what happened. We don't want to think about what will happen. We want to think about the truth. The truth is, in the present moment, everything is done. So I don't have to do more. So let's go have a great meal. Let's go to one of my favorite restaurants, the present moment. When you go to the present moment, you don't have to drive to get there. You don't have to get an Uber, no lifts. You don't have to ask nobody to take you there. You don't have to get on the bus. But you can be in the present moment so quick, so fast, you don't even remember how you got there. But you don't have to because you're there. The present moment never leaves us. It's not something we have to chase. It's not something we have to earn. It's not something we have to be validated to have. It's your breath. Always here. It's gravity. Always here. The present moment is always right here. And in the present moment, these are the things that I've noticed. Oh, man. If there is only one life, then there is only one consciousness serving you in the present moment. So when I allow myself to just to sink into the beauty of the present moment, there's nothing but God surrounding me. There's nothing but love and beauty and order and balance. In the present moment, the highest frequency of intelligence exists. So I don't have any stories. All I have is I am. Let's stop flooding the present moment with our limitations. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop hoping for God and knowing God. Let's stop hoping for peace and cultivating peace. If we haven't put that energy in our expression of life, it's not going to happen because it comes from the feeling, not the thought. It comes from the feeling. So in the present moment, all these beautiful things are in the present moment. All you have to do is call them forth, order them. All you have to do is order them. You get to pick your own menu. There's no limit to your menu. You can have everything on the menu in the present moment. You can ask questions about it. You can get clarity about it. If it's on your menu, ask for it. And like every time you've gone out to order your meal, it was delivered. I don't have many experiences where I've gone into the restaurant, sat down, ordered my food, and didn't get my food. But I do have many things I want to bring up about my responsibility to being in the present moment. In the present moment, bring my highest good. I don't have to do anything, but bring my highest frequency of love, of empathy, of compassion. Bring my highest acceptance of life. Bring all my release of judging and criticizing and holding and blaming and shaming. Don't take that into the restaurant. Don't order anything on the menu you want to get rid of. Order something on your menu you want to consume, embrace, cultivate, grow, create, transform. We spend a lot of time in the present moment thinking about the problem when the problem itself only took minutes or seconds to exist. And then we put a lot of time and energy in thinking about a problem. We're going down the wrong path to transform the problem. The problem doesn't get transformed by looking at the problem. The problem's transformed by looking at the solution. That's why when you open your menu in the restaurant, they don't have all your corrections and what you don't want in the menu. They have this generic idea of what's on the menu, and you get to choose. And then you get to be clear and specific about what you want to order. And you don't order something that doesn't work with the harmony of who you are. You don't order that. And you can be in the present moment and know that in this restaurant, you're always served by God, by the highest good. You're always served in the present moment by the most intelligent possibility. Life does not come at you 99%. It comes at you 100%. The service from the universe comes at you 100%. But are you putting 100% of your consciousness in the truth? In the present moment, are you being honest with yourself? I don't want to invite you to ask for things in the present moment. I invite you to take responsibility for creating the present moment consciously. See, when you go into the present moment, you have no judgment, no criticism. You don't ask for anything because you know the truth. All is well in this moment. So there's nothing to run from, run to, nothing to judge, criticize, or evaluate, or nothing for you to solve or do, because in the present moment, all is well. And imagine this. Imagine you go to this restaurant unlimited times in a day. You go, I want a snack before breakfast. I'm going to the present moment. And you go to the present moment, and the first thing you order is an opening of every cell of your being receiving the love that is surrounding it. That's your first meal of the day. And then you can thank the present moment and move on. Brush your teeth, make up your bed, think about your next physical things to do. And then say 3-4 hours later in the day, you stop and you pause and you go, when I stop in the present moment and recognize the present moment, there's nothing to do because everything is done in life. And I can stop in this moment just for a few seconds and recognize that I'm on the e-ride at Disneyland. I'm on the most amazing ride at Disneyland. And I've strapped myself in and I'm hanging on to the rail and I'm just in this thing called life. And I'm choosing to love it and experience it and observe it and let it come into me and not resisted by circumstances and things that happen. There's nothing happening in the present moment but life. But you change what's happening in the present moment the moment you judge it or put a perceptive or limiting perceptive idea upon it, or thinking that you created it. It was always there. By not having gratitude of your frustration, by not having appreciation of confusion, by not having this lesson of being patient with yourself. That's like going to the gym, and you can order all those things in the present moment. You can go in the restaurant, you can sit down or float down, you could float in the present moment and still be correct. And you could say in the present moment from your menu, I would like water with lemon. I would like to honor you for serving me today, for bringing me my water with lemon. You could say, so good to see you today. You could make it more about the environment. I love coming to this restaurant and seeing people serve. You could start to recognize that you've created a bigger experience than these little things going on inside of you. And those little things stop you from expanding your love of yourself and to others simply for being in this thing called life. Another powerful thing you can do in the present moment is turn off the narrative. Turn it off. When I'm talking to my friends as I travel around this community, I never talk about what's on social media. I never talk about what's on the news. I never talk about the political experience of life. I talk about what's the best thing you can do for yourself in this moment. Do you need any help, need support, need somebody to listen to you? I mean, I really talk to people that way. Don't come up and small talk me, because I know the real thing you probably will never get to, because you're throwing me this imagined thing you think I'm going to respond to with love and affection and appreciation and respect. No, I'm not. But when you're authentic, and authenticity comes from practicing being in the present moment, you have to practice it. You have to tell yourself if you're being honest or you're lying to yourself. And you have to make a decision and a commitment to stop doing things to yourself you would never want other people to do to you. See, this is real intelligence. It's not going out into the world and trying to change the world. Once you change yourself, you've changed the incredible dynamic of creation. You've contributed to its magnificence when you become magnificent. And the reason that's happening is because God created itself as you and me. We're unique, practical expressions of God. We are unique expressions of love. We're unique expressions of power too. We can be complete you-know-hoes. You know what I mean? We could be complete. We could take our power and totally turn it for the demise of humanity. And we could take our power and turn it into the glory of humanity. We have incredible power within us. And I really want to encourage many of you to go to the present moment many times in a day. And maybe in your pause of the present moment, you're just breathing, heart-focused breathing into your heart with no thoughts caught. You're just watching the thoughts leave your consciousness. And the more you breathe into your heart space, the more you feel the space to put more consciousness within it. You want to fill the present moment up with the magic and the glory and the power you have, not your problems, not your challenges. That's not the time to, solve your problems. In the present moment, create solutions. Don't spend time in the present moment trying to solve problems. It won't work. Trust me, it never does. Turns into crazy arguments, an explosion of the energy you didn't want. Now it's magnifying itself, and your nervous system is responding to that because that's exactly what you keep giving it. So now you're caught in one of your energetic dysfunctional loops, and you can always change it. by remembering that the present moment is not the place you go to solve your problems. It's the place you go to be who you truly are, to be peace and to be present, and to not try and create something. No, allow yourself to feel the frequency of what you desire. You're already the creator, and you create by putting things in order, not hoping they come into order, but you put them in order. Gratitude's got to be high on the list. Appreciation's got to be high on the list. Now, these are things you put in order for yourself. I am not talking about what you do for the world. That is like the thing I do not want you to do. You do not change the world by trying to fix the world. So anything you got to do for the world, throw it in the trash can, put it away. But anything you want to change within your consciousness, you absolutely fuel the world's transformation. The power to transform the world is within us. It's not in some person or some great idea. It's a frequency and a power within us that we can put into the universe by being that frequency and that power. Now, you don't have to do it correctly. You just have to do it with the right intention. Everybody doesn't know the definition of everything, but everybody has the right intention that the universe has the intelligence to bring those intentions together. We have magic surrounding us, intelligent magic surrounding us, but we have to stop and be in the truth of that magic. It's within us. Nobody's going to bring it to us. We don't have to earn it. There's more than enough of it. It never runs out. And I think the best way to get to this power, this energy, is to have fun with your imagination. My imagination has never failed me. My soul has never failed me. My heart has never failed me. I mean the spiritual heart. The physical heart has its destiny, but the spiritual heart, it never fails. And I respect the physical heart, which I love so much. And I address it many times in a day where I stop and I go, oh, I feel you with your rhythm beating within me. I love you, heart. The present moment. The more you and I put our attention on our awareness, on the present moment, on the truth, with the intention of being the frequency of God, of life, accepting all things, loving all things, embracing all things, allowing all of our insecurities to be completely vanished because we are looking and turning toward the resource of life. Life has all of our answers, but I'm talking about the internal spiritual life, not the world. All the answers are within us. All the problems are within us. We created them. So the problems aren't separate from us, but focusing on the problem does not take us to another level. Creating a new consciousness, a new idea, a new belief, taking full responsibility, understanding that you are pure energy, being mindful of all of your dimensional expressions. And next week, you're going to learn more about thoughts and how powerful they are and how they tie into what I'm talking about. It was so good to hear that you're doing that. And you're going to hear how that balance of thought comes from the consciousness of feeling. And thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs are inside you. They're not in the world. They're inside you. So the work that I'm asking you to dive into is inner work. And if you work with anyone outside of yourself, hold the intention that they are working so that you discover the powerful thing within you. Because there are no problems, and you've done nothing wrong, and there's nothing to achieve. It's just the discovery of your unlimited potential. So we're not looking for anything, we're uncovering. Here I am, 66 years old. I'm sorry, I'm 67. I just turned 67. And I'm starting to realize that I'm uncovering God. I'm uncovering God. I'm not seeking God. I'm not looking for God. I'm not hoping for God. I'm not wondering where God is. I'm showing up for God. So in this present moment, if you show up for God, you get everything. Can you imagine that? If you show up for the God that you are, the goddess that you are, the truth that you are, this imagination, this consciousness, this love, this presence, this power that you are, if you show up for that, independent of what goes on in your life, in the world, you are becoming more emotional, intelligent, and being who you truly are. But you have to pick your moments to do that. You have to plan many moments to do that. I'm not saying many hours, I'm saying many moments. A conscious, true recognition of the truth in the moment is powerful. It's unmeasurable. It's the truth. And everything you speak into the truth goes into the law, and the law magnifies it as the truth. So I hope you come to the workshop so that we can magnify the truth. And thank you for listening. It's been an absolute joy to have this information come through me. I'm so excited about what I heard.
We're so excited about what we heard. Wow. Thank you, Michael J. There were so many wonderful moments that I tried to capture in my notes. But what you just said, I'm uncovering God. I'm not seeking God. I'm not hoping to find God. I'm just uncovering God. It's a real shift, in how we even view God for that matter. Just God is so accessible, where a lot of times we want to feel like God's so out there. I'm showing up for God. I like what you said about if you show up for God, you get everything. I just love that. That's like being in service. That's something I feel like when we say, I'm here to serve God, I'm here to serve you, God. Like, what is mine to do? How am I to grow? Where am I to go? Who am I to know? That's my little saying I say every day. Like, I'm here to serve and showing up. And uh, I love how you I remember talking about this many years ago, and I love how it circles back. When you're in the restaurant, how many times have you ever been in the restaurant where they deliver the wrong thing? I mean, maybe once in a while, but something comes. It might have onions on it, and you ordered onions, so you're like, hey, wait a minute, maybe I like onions. Let me try onions. So I
So
love
if
to
all is
think
God,
about
if all is God and God is serving you, I mean,
that's
put
right.
your
And
order in.
onions were meant to
Yeah,
be.
put your order in.
I appreciate I appreciate you bringing us back to, taking those moments to be in the present moment. I honor you for bringing me the water with lemon. I honor you for, taking my ticket. These exchanges that seem small or mundane in life, and they're huge. What did you say? You even said like um, you can tribute to the magnificence when you become magnificent. Did you all hear that? Yeah. Huge stuff here. In the present moment, there's nothing happening, but we change it, limit it by what we say is happening. Let's go
Right.
to the chat here. Yeah, by those thoughts, that conveyor belt of thank you, Carol, for uh yeah, I love that our power can be to the demise or the glory. I wrote that down too. Hi, Dennis. Dennis is here. What is the best thing you could do for yourself in this moment? Be authentic. Uh, we are unique expressions of God. Yes, worth reminding everybody that. Watch the thought pass. Let me looking for any questions. Allow yourself to experience the present moment and our breath and peace. Simply be. I know sometimes we hear that a lot, And yet it's like take a moment to really feel that. What is that to really be? Hi, Sonia. Yes, have fun with imagination. The more we put our attention on the present moment, accepting and embracing all things, mindful discovery of our unlimited potential. Yes. Yvette, hi, hen. Showing up as God. Yes. Uh, yes, Yvette says, what a beautiful word. Indeed. Amen. Marianne says, I am uncovering God. Yes, I know that touched my heart too. Yeah, the conveyor belt of thoughts. Indeed. I always say, just let it go. Pick the ones you want. They don't all have to be picked off the conveyor belt.
Uh,
Amanda says, an absolutely inspiring and brilliant and loving message, Michael Allen, living in the present moment. Yes. Well, that is a perfect way to wrap this up, isn't it? Because now uh, you move into the workshop for uh, what is wait, is this the generous present moment, the best restaurant in the universe? That's the talk, right? And the workshop is God is serving you. Can you imagine?
yeah,
We are imagining.
yeah.
That's what.
Well, life is a menu. Life is a menu. When you look at the gazillion thoughts that run through your mind, chosen and unchosen, from the external world and from the world of appearances, your past, your future, whatever you're thinking, um, we can get really caught in that, and that's not reality.
Mm,
That's all
yeah.
distraction. So we have to stop, and we really have to move to a quiet mind. You can only
Mhm.
hear God when your mind is quiet. You can't hear your
Yeah.
when your mind is shouting at something because you're caught in physical human emotions, But when you quiet the mind through the like you said, the breath, the heart, that's how
Mm.
you quiet the mind. You have to tame the mind through the heart. And when it calms down, intelligence loves to ride itself into your awareness and bring you something beautiful.
Mm.
It doesn't bring you trauma, it brings you something intelligent and something smart and something you probably never heard before, or probably the same thing you've been resisting because you're afraid to do it.
Mm.
But
Mm.
hey,
Yes.
listen when you're coming from a state of knowing that you are open to the intelligence of God.
Yeah. I mean, you said you put your order in the present moment. So it's like, what's going on in the present moment? You're rushing around. You're never in the present moment. So what is your order? Do you even know what your order?
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah. So you put
right,
your order in the present moment.
right.
Boy, that really encourages you to take a pause. Yeah. When you
Well,
start thinking about what am I ordering?
well, you know what happens when you discipline the ego, okay, and or when you're a parent and you have to put a boundary on a child's behavior, pretty much the same thing. You do it with love. You just do it with love. You just turn to your ego and go, ego, I know you want to, I know you want some time on the stage, but this is all about love. This is all about God right now. And these are uncomfortable things that you don't want to hear. And it's going to another level of my consciousness. And you don't want to hear that. And I don't want to hear your resistance. So please be quiet. Just like you would talk to a kid, just like
Mhm.
you correct the rampant use of thought. We use our energy consciously and unconsciously to catch a thought because it feels so good. It feels familiar,
Mm.
but it's still
Yeah.
a thought that's probably limiting you from creating what you really want because the energy follows the thought. It isn't just that you've thought of it, it's the energy you keep putting behind that thought.
Mm.
This should be
Mhm.
different.
Right.
It will
This
be
is
different.
not right.
Right. It will be different when you stop thinking of it that way. It will be different. But until you
Mhm.
consciously do that, it's the same old, you know,
Mm.
thing. But yeah.
Beautiful.
Whew.
Well, okay, so the deeper dive into this is happening in 20 minutes in the workshop in the Zoom room. So I'm going to drop that link here in the Facebook live stream chat. It's also on the homepage, unityinspiredliving.org. Jump in there with Michael J. It's going to be rich. It always is. think of somebody who would like to hear this message. It will be on Facebook, so you can share it on Facebook. And then by the end of the day, usually by tomorrow morning, definitely, it's on our YouTube. And
Yes.
you can share the YouTube link too. So just, always think about that. When you hear a message that touches you, think, who do I know that might really benefit from hearing this, appreciate this talk? And that way we can, that's a way we can show up for God and say, hey, I'm sharing the love. I'm spreading the word. So thank you
Well,
for that. Yeah,
I
go ahead, Michael.
completely, I completely tell many of my friends, um, uh, what I share with my friends online is something that could move them forward.
Mm, I
So
love that.
if I don't think I can offer you something that moves you forward, or at least grounds you in the present moment, I'm hype.
Mm,
I don't want to be hype. I want to be consciousness that surrounds you. So,
amen.
and we got to listen
Amen
to
to
our own.
that.
We got to listen to our own hype. I mean, we know when we get
Mhm.
into our own hype,
Wow. Yes, I
and
love that.
that's another level of resistance,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
or
Thank you for
avoidance,
that.
or fear,
Yes. All of the above. A, B, C, D. All of the above.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay, precious souls. Thank you for being here. This unity community thrives because of your willingness to say yes to connection, to spiritual growth, to service. So thank you for participating in that energetic exchange with us on our giving page, on our website, unityinspiredliving.org. You are part of this co-creation, ensuring that our mission continues, and we are so deeply grateful for all contributions that come in. Your conscious giving is a vital part of the spiritual family. So thank you. Thank you. We are going to close with the prayer of divine awakening. So I'm going to share that on the screen right now, and I invite you to feel the words, feel this prayer for your life, for your day. It's a new day, a beautiful day, a new beginning. I embrace this day with new eyes, an open heart, and expansive mind. I choose my vibrational frequency deliberately and consciously harmonizing with life's events. I am receptive to source energy, divine guidance, and wisdom available to me at all times. I commit to serve unconditional love fully and completely. I move forward in a state of appreciation, an extension of the one magnificent power and presence. I am sovereign, whole, and free, claiming dominion over my life as I go in peace and awaken to my divinity. And so it is. Thank you, beloved souls, for being with us this morning. We are so grateful. Um, Shine on, bright ones. We are so blessed that we're together. And I'm dropping the link right now. Thank you, Michael J. We love you. We appreciate you. We value you. Thank you for your sacred yes.
Oh, my
Blessings,
pleasure.
everybody. And I will see you next week in person. Mwah, I can't wait. Goodbye, everybody.